I have way more fans than I thought I did. Shit. I am also a black guy who wears glasses. I think we're winning right now. As Laron said, sadly, Black History Month is over. Just waiting for somebody to be like, woo! It's like, hold on now. But no, not this time. It's the shortest month, which feels like a slight, right? I don't know. It's already over, like. I had a good month, though. Overall, it was a good month. The white people in my life were very accommodating, bringing me nice gifts and such. One of them tried to offer me a cruise, a free cruise, all expenses paid. I had to stop them. I'm like, no. Nice try. They said I was going to the Bahamas. I'm like, yeah, right. You're gonna put me on a ship going over the Atlantic? Where have I heard this before? Fool me once. And plus, where are they gonna pay for a cruise in this economy? Right, you can't afford a cruise. You can't even afford eggs right now. It's gotten so bad I had to pick up a second job. I'm bagging groceries at Publix. It does not pay well. It actually doesn't pay at all. I'm actually losing money. I don't know about this self-checkout job. I don't know if I can keep this up. The other day I saw a self-checkout lane that had a sign that said 10 items or less only. I just want you all to think about the audacity of that. It's like, I'm sorry, am I not doing your job fast enough for you? Do I need to pick it up right now? It's not working, so I don't know. I'm just hoping that one of my business ideas lands one of these days. I have a few business ideas. Would you all like to hear them? Good. I don't know what I would say if you said no. I'll just tell the joke. I have the microphone. You're my victims. So my first idea is to come up with a spot at NASCAR areas, places, Daytona 500, Indy 500. Is it 500? I don't know. Are they all 500? I don't keep track. They're not? Okay. Anyways, I just want to come up with a spot where people can hang out at these events. And they can get a little bit of downtime from the race. They can take a little time off. And I'm going to call it the brake pad. Thank you. Don't worry, there's more. My next idea is that I want to get into the food industry and I want to open up a restaurant. That is so demoralizing. My restaurant is going to sell wings, original, right? But the caveat is that we're going to sell very hot wings, and it's going to be called Icarus's Hot Wings. Yeah, and it's going to have one of those challenges too, where if you eat all the wings, you get a free shirt. It's called the Too Close to the Sun Challenge. Any fans of Greek mythology in here? Yeah. Huge shout out to Greek mythology. Yeah. My last idea, and my personal favorite idea, is that I want to get into the coffee business. And I want to really go hard here. I want to rival Starbucks. My catch is that all of my baristas are going to be Jewish men. And my coffee shop will be called Hebrews. I always love seeing people's faces whenever I tell that one, because it's like, where is he going with this? I feel comfortable enough to tell you guys that I don't smoke weed. I know that's a scary thing to admit today, but I don't. I don't know, it's not for me. It makes me all paranoid, makes me hungry, you know? The last time I smoked weed, I found myself in the Checkers drive-thru line. Mind you, the Checkers drive-thru line is a very stressful place to be when you're sober. When you're high, it gets that much worse. I usually order at Checkers, and I'm not proud of this, but I usually order a couple of hot dogs, and I always order them plain. Now, before you tag me, hear me out. I'm a child, okay? I don't like mustard. If I tell Checkers that I want ketchup on my hot dog and nothing else, I don't know what goes into their head, but whenever I get my hot dogs, they have both ketchup and mustard on them. Every time, without fail. I've tried this numerous times. So now I just tell them that I want it plain, and I keep ketchup packets in my car, like any rational, reasonable human would do. So this night, I found myself in the Checkers drive-thru, stoned out of my mind, meaning I took maybe 1 or 2 hits, so my tolerance isn't there. And I go to place my order. I tell the speaker box, I want 2 plain hot dogs, fries, and a Coke. And the voice comes on the speaker box saying, okay, that's a little stressful. I try repeating the order, and I get the same message back. So I say, okay, I'm just going to drive up to the window, and then I communicate with an actual human being, and I'll be able to get this figured out. So I pull up to the window. I say, hey man, I just want to make sure you got my order right. I ordered 2 plain hot dogs, fries, and a drink. And the guy comes out of the speaker box, or the guy comes out of the window, and he says, so at this point, I'm very stressed, and I see a bag in front of me. And so the only thing that makes sense to me is to take that bag and drive off. And let it be a lesson that you should always check your bag and check your orders whenever you pull out of a drive-thru. Because I don't know what Checkers thought I meant when I said plain hot dogs, but what I got was 2 glizzies with no buns. Not a bun in sight. They were wrapped up in little foils of paper. And they still had mustard on them. I truly cannot win. And I don't want to get political, but I'm going to leave you guys with this message. I just want you all to be aware of the laws and things that are going on around you. So, as of right now, there is a law that has been introduced in the Florida Senate. It would require a side of cabbage to be served with all meals. And I know it sounds weird, but it is a real thing. If you want to find out more information, you can look it up. It's called Cole's Law. Thank you.